Okay, so getting into the crux of SQL, we're going to talk about the basic structure of the core three reserved words. So most often you're going to see something that says something like select followed by an attribute or attribute list. So remember, those are columns in our tables. From the table itself. So what table are we drawing the data from? And then where, followed by some sort of condition that will help us kind of subset what rows we're actually interested in. So what we're going to do is look at some simple examples first. So the simplest that we can possibly get is to try to select one field from one table. So here we're going to see if we can get the list of all the states that Pine Valley has customers in. So we have the customer table right here. We're going to select customer state, which if we you look at this, customer state is the actual name for our state column there. No, don't change that. So we know what we're looking at there. Okay, so we're gonna look at the states, select all of those. All right, design, run. Cool, we get a list, which is awesome. But is this actually what we're looking for? So we can see that Florida is listed 3 times. So if we had 1,000 different customers, basically, and you can see here the number of records matches, we'd have 1,000 different states. That's probably not actually what we wanted at all, right? So let's actually, instead of doing all of the states, we can type in distinct, and that's going to be our first modification of our basic select from. So we wanted to select the distinct customer states from the customer table. Let's try writing this. Oh, syntax missing. Operator. It helps if you spell it correctly. Wow. Let me try that again. D-I-S-T-I-N-C-T. There we go. Spelling's important, y'all. Even if you thought you were going to be in tech and not have to spell things correctly, you were wrong. All right, so we can see here that we have a much shorter list. We only have 9 states that we're doing business in, so that worked. And you can see it actually put it in alphabetical order for us. That's fancy. What does that actually mean? This query is a little expensive in like processing power because the query actually runs through the data twice. So as it's going through the list of our states over here, it's going, okay, we got Florida once, Texas, New York, New Jersey, California, da, 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 da. Every time it's going back, do we have this ready? New York, oh, we already have that. Like, we don't need that again. Florida, we got that already. So it does 2 passes to check for that and put it in order. So while distinct is often actually what you want to answer the right question. So in this case, we want to know which states, not 1,000 responses, but 50 or less responses of what states we're doing business in. It can be expensive on the processing side.